in this module, we will talk about the knowledge-based economy. However, while beginning this module, we are also beginning a new chapter, that is chapter number 13 out of 15, and that it is named as Knowledge Management and Strategic Human Resource Management. In other words, what are the implications? What are the processes related to strategic human resource management while they are trying to manage the knowledge in an organization? So, following our conventional practices, first we will begin with what are the possible or potential learning objectives of this chapter. So, after completing this chapter, it is expected that the students should be able to define and explain the concept of knowledge management. I hope you people remember that I keep on emphasizing on definitions because I believe that once you are able to define something, that is the first level of our understanding of something. Or, in other words, I believe that it is the total understanding about something once you are able to define it. So, understand and explain the principal perspectives on knowledge management. In this subject or in different modules, you might have observed that I'm consistently focusing on and emphasizing on different perspectives. So, being an MBA student, I hope you people need to realize that people have different perspectives about the same thing. For example, whether there should be a co-education or there shouldn't be a co-education. What is the difference between education in Pakistan and what is the difference between education in the Western world? Where the worth of Masters of Business Administration degree is going on or would go in future. So we talk about that. If you ask these questions to people, they will tell you their own perspective, and these differences in perspective need to be regarded and respected. So the third learning objective of this chapter is appreciate the implications of formal and informal organizational structures and processes for knowledge management. So definitely there are formal structures in the organization that refers to the hierarchy, that refers to the authorities and responsibilities in an organization. But however, at the same time, there are some informal structures in the organization, and every organization has some informal structures. Some people who may not be on the board, some people may not be on the scene, but however, they are managing the organization, they are taking important decisions, or they are commanding the other people what to do and what not to do. So the next learning objective is explain the relationship between SHRM and knowledge management. This is what I said in the beginning, that whenever we are talking about a new chapter, we see that whatsoever is the objective measurement of that, how it is related to the profession or the HR professionals, or in other words, the practices of strategic human resource management. To understand the role of knowledge creation, knowledge sharing, and knowledge transfer. So you might observe that these three things are different, what we call them knowledge creation, knowledge sharing, and knowledge transfer. And implications of these aspects or these processes for strategic human resource management, and explain the principal barriers to knowledge management. When we were talking about some constructs in the past, for example, employee engagement, job satisfaction, performance levels, or motivation levels, definitely there is something which facilitate these perspectives or facilitate these constructs or these attitudes and behaviors. Similarly, there are some barriers and there are something which we call facilitators for knowledge management. We will examine them. So coming back to this module, this is related to the knowledge economy. So what is knowledge economy? It is said that nowadays most of the organizations they are related to, or they are one of a kind of knowledge economy. So the knowledge economy is characterized by as knowledge work, which involves. So what is a knowledge work? So it involves analysis, the exercise of judgment, and out of that judgment, you are solving some problems. So the people who are actually, or the industry or the practices which are involved in these three things, where there is a need of analysis, there is a need of exercise of judgment and problem solving, we say that that industry or that sector or organization is contributing or refers to the knowledge economy. So the people carrying out this type of job is known or can be referred to as a knowledge worker. So what is a knowledge worker, who we are and what we are doing? We will talk about these things in the next upcoming modules. Thank you.